She's a bass.
Hey, what did you know? She's a bass.
Two, one, two.
He got my hair. That was pretty good. That was pretty good for Rambo.
The Mission Control Podcast, recorded at the Hen House Rehearsal Studios. Book your room today at thehenhouse.com.au.
Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5.
This is weird now because I don't have headphones. I can't hear it. Oh no!
Do you have some iPhone headphones?
Well, you got like
Guys. 4 men, 1 table. Coming this summer.
and yeah. Is that it? Like, has the intro? I can't hear the intro.
I'm so...
Yes,
I'm
it's
so
over.
horny.
It's on.
It's over.
fucking
You
on.
may speak now.
I don't think I've ever been more turned on in my life.
We're here with Mike and Tony from the Guitar Strap Co.
Howdy. Just quietly, I think I want to make that to be my song before I make love to anyone. I don't have a wife. I mean, to my wife, but you know,
Yeah.
like, as in, that should be how I enter the room with
If that
smoke
doesn't warm
billowing
you up,
and lights
yeah.
behind you.
Is that because everything that follows is really disappointing?
100%.
So you need to compensate with the...
got it.
You got it. Hey.
How you doing?
Yeah, how's things been? How was the weather? Did you guys get caught in that rain? Apparently there was water blowing over the freeway or some shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, but we were right. He picked me up because I lost my license due to points.
Fucking naughty boy.
Bad
A
man.
couple weeks left to get it back.
It was pretty crazy out there, though. Actually, considering yesterday was like this beautiful, sunshiny day, and now all of a sudden we've got gale force winds, and
Yeah, it just
you know,
blew in.
Yeah.
Stop signs flying across the street.
Don't look into the eye.
There you go. If you can unravel that, you can
I'll
use that.
play around with this. Yeah.
Sexy headphones.
Yeah.
So this is cool, guys.
Yeah.
Is it your first time to the Hen House?
Yeah. this is
well,
my first time.
not for me. I've been rehearsing here with different various projects over the years, but
Yeah, okay.
this is like it just keeps getting better and better every time I come here.
Oh yeah.
You definitely set the bar. Like, as in, this is how it should be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When you actually
Shitty
care
rehearsal
about
studio.
music, it's like,
When you actually
Exactly.
play
Yeah.
and own a rehearsal studio, it's a
Yeah.
bit different than just like, yeah, just set up some rooms. Someone will pay for it, you know.
Yeah. What did this used to be R&R, right?
yeah,
R&R Studios,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you jammed there back in the day as well?
Yeah, I'm old. It's terrible. But
Everyone at this table's old.
It looks, he's got one of those baby faces, though. Sucks.
I work nights. I don't see daylight, so literally just.
I wonder why
Yeah.
you hissed this morning.
Yes.
How are you so tan? How do you keep up that tan?
Oh, that's
Live in the
genetics.
natural.
Yeah.
He's got to live with the
In your
soda.
blood. Yeah.
Genetics. That was my mother's poor taste in men.
There's no way to talk about your sister.
I'm sorry.
These actually work.
They weren't?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Ah, okay, cool.
Probably the apple. They're probably really clear.
Well, yeah.
Tasty.
So we have here. I want to just jump straight into this. A guitar strap.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's
Can you
the,
tell us?
That's the
about
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Eleanor. yeah.
Eleanor.
It's got a name.
Yeah,
Eleanor.
it has a name.
Is that from
Yes.
Gone in 60 Seconds?
That's the one.
We
That's
love the
one.
car. We love the car. We love the movie.
Actually, what you'll find with anything that Tony and I do with the company, it's got some sort of geek culture behind it.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, why make a guitar strap when you can make a guitar strap based on a Mustang?
Yeah.
Now, because this actually really transcends really well because I said I bought my guitar in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh, actually, I'll just break it out. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks
You want
like.
to try it on? See if
Strap
It's
it on.
actually, now that I think of it, I didn't even plan this, but it's really, might be really fitting for it.
Okay. Which guitar did you bring? We shall see.
What's her name?
The name's Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy Duke. Les Paul GT.
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
With
that's
the
beautiful.
flames.
That's
Yes.
cool. Lovely.
Loving that.
Some of that.
So the GT to go with the Eleanor, or Eleanor to go with the GT.
I don't know.
No,
how
that's
you-
crazy
How
stuff.
you adjust it, as in yourself. what height you want, but this will be at least a start. This is.
I prefer a up around the neck sort of collar.
Yeah.
Because I'm only fingering your knob and it's not working. For those in Radio Land, he's trying to put the guitar strap on. Nothing more.
Which way do you have it in now? Like,
That's that way there. That's the one you put it on there.
yeah, but is that the outside? Or?
Yeah, that's the outside.
That's the outside. Okay.
So that's the guitar, right? And that part's the strap.
It
And
has 6 strings.
Fresh leather. I love fresh leather.
Oh yeah.
it smells good.
Smell the
I can smell it from here.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's me. I had a
eat
procedure
leather?
a few months ago.
He eats that much red meat, he actually smells like leather now.
Oh,
That's all right. That
it
surely
suits the guitar.
It does.
Look at that. Feels really nice.
No.
Yeah.
How does it sit? Like we tried to, being musicians ourselves, we literally tried to design these things around some of the things that we hated.
Yeah.
And tried to fix it, because nobody's even touched the design since like the 60s or like the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
Something?
1967, the guitar strap was patented. But
Yeah.
obviously, it's been around a lot longer than that. And literally, the designs and shapes haven't really changed that much. So
Yeah. So we literally just thought, well, this is a perfect opportunity. Fix a few little problems that that have been bugging us for years.
like thick leather that cuts into your neck. So we end up halving the leather and halving it with suede, so it fits to your shoulder, and then putting a padding on the back, so it just feels really good.
Where do you get leather from?
We have our leathers from abattoirs, so we don't use anything that's been farmed in different parts. So America, parts of India. It just depends what's available at the time. We have a factory in China. We went and actually groomed all the people how to make them, because we were making them ourselves to start with, and then the demand just got so large. I mean, we rolled into 10 stores in WA in a week.
Yeah.
And then we're about to roll out to 149 stores around Australia.
Wow.
So it just went straight through the roof.
Holy shit. Very
nice.
So we had to find means of production that suited us in order to roll out the
I mean,
scale.
ideally, we'd like to bring it back to Australia.
And we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan. That's the long-term thing. But yeah, as Tony was saying, we had to rush to meet demand. Like we had an idea and we thought, this would be good. And maybe a couple of our muso friends would sort of jump on board.
Yeah.
And then we had...
let's tell the story. We were drunk one night. We were so hammered. And everything was just going wrong.
Everything at that gig was just going
string
wrong.
broke. People were asking for cards, didn't have cards.
Yeah.
Everything was just going wrong. And I just said, man. And he's like, what? It's both the light bulb, bing, moment. We should have a strap that had everything, and like a Wookiee one. And then it was like, wow, that's quite cool. Let's do this, And then... yeah, it just went from there. I think we sold businesses that we had, we sold businesses that we had, cashed in
Cashed in a lot of things.
Yeah, cashed in our souls, our dignity.
Well,
and then,
I didn't get much from mine, but yeah.
We got hit up by Shark Tank on Australia on TV.
No shit.
Yeah, they called us, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, oh yeah, you were saying. Yeah,
that's right.
cool.
Yeah, the you had the, what's it? Channel 7?
10.
Channel 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. And
What was that like?
that was amazing.
That was a great experience.
But we were only 3 months into our business plan at that stage. We'd only planned to launch 18 months, like on 18-month mark. And we had a 3-month mark. Right, we're going to launch your business on TV. What?
Yeah, whoops.
What do we do? So we sold everything, found a factory, groomed it, put someone over there to watch our production, which is cool. And then...
Well, we had
prototyped, flew to China, flew to Sydney, then flew straight to the US for NAMM. So I just went,
I was already in Sydney, so I
Yeah.
flew from Sydney, met you in China, then from China we flew back to Sydney, and then back to Australia, then back to America.
Holy shit.
And it was just, it was literally just this huge snowball effect
Yeah.
that we were just, we were running with, and trying to keep up as best as we can.
An
And it
opportunity,
was,
nice.
it's something that Tony and I have always been sort of good at when it comes to things like this.
Yeah.
We work in nightclubs, we work at Voodoo Lounge in Northbridge as well, and so we're used to things changing on a last second and having to run with it. Entire shows can change it.
Just rolling with the punches. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was brilliant. Like this was a great opportunity for us to sort of see if we can apply this to a corporate world. As opposed to like nightclubs, hospitality, and music.
Yeah, then we met Gene Simmons from Kiss through a friend, and he was just like, you have an opportunity, and don't miss your opportunity, and it's your duty to give. You will give large. You will do this. And told us this sob story. Not a sob story.
It was beautiful.
actually
It was a beautiful story.
He started crying. We were all like, this is a beautiful man. Like he goes, when I was a boy in Israel,
Gene Simmons is like the businessman of music when it comes to
Oh yeah, he is
fucking all over
really
that shit.
switched
Yeah.
on, like really switched on.
How was he? Was he nice?
He was cool, man.
Yeah.
He was really cool.
Yeah.
Intimidating, but cool. He at normal at flat shoe level, he was already like 2 head heights above. I'm a midget.
he's
I'm
fucking-
Italian.
he's
I'm
huge,
let's,
yeah.
not be let's be fucking serious. I'm small to start with.
Yeah.
Like Danny DeVito small. Not really, but you know.
You're not that small.
No, more like Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe Pesci.
You rat bastard. Stab your neck with a pen.
Yeah, and then he told us about this wicked story about when they had nothing, and he said we put entertainment on for him for his private. Had a private party
Yeah.
for a charity called Matters, and then he said, "I'll tell you the story. It's just awesome." Because when I was a boy in Israel, we had nothing. We were so poor, and then one day in the mail arrived this box, and in the box had a Donald Duck jumper, and I wore it like Jason's Technicolor dream coat. And in there was books, and we read every word, tasted the words, and a tin can of peaches. And we were that poor, we didn't even have a can opener. This time he's starting to tear up. We didn't even
Everybody is starting to tear
up.
up.
One lip quivering, like, and my mother bashed open the tin with a rock and pried it back. Said to me, "Drink, my son." And as the sweet nectar touched my tongue, and we're sitting like this man's like fucking poetry. I realized then and there that you have to give as your duty as a human being. And then we were like, "Fuck, man!" And he goes, "He and just talking amongst his promoters and people in management, $20 million a year he gives to charities,
Yeah.
underprivileged children, all children charities to make sure they can eat." So it was then and there we teamed up and went from to
Well, he was a
make
big,
the world a better place.
a big influence on us as to how we were going to approach this as a company too, not just something where we're going to make a buck. I mean, we're coming at this from musicians trying to do something for musicians, as opposed to a company trying to make $1. That resonated with him, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, you got to give. If you got something that's that you can relate to, you got to give that back." And like everything that ever happened to Tony and I. We've had a lot of good things. We've had the good graces of others that have really helped us, and it's our duty to pay it forward as well. So we've been doing the same thing as well.
Charity. We've got a thing called Artist Signature Series, and we've just finished signing up with Chloe Trelio from bass player Metallica, Rob Trelio.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to pronounce it properly. Trelio.
Trujillo?
That guy.
Trujillo.
I don't know. I've talked to her once. And
Yeah.
it was too rude to ask and couldn't find anything to YouTube how to say it properly. So let's just get it from there. Everyone said it 5 different ways. So
I actually don't know how to say it, so I'll probably say that wrong too.
Someone's just pissed off right now. Listening to this. It's Trujillo, man. What's the matter with you?
Fuck these guys.
Fucking shit.
Wait for the phone calls.
Wait for the phone calls. Someone's
Switchboard is lit
I
up.
apologise out there. I love Metallica, but just cannot for the life of me fucking say it. I'm not very educated. Anyway, and so we're about to do the Artist Signature Series with her, where she's designing a strap for us that'll go, and part profits go to a charity of her choice. So that's our first celebrity. I mean, we've been lucky with celebrities. We've had Green Day. We've had
We've had we've got what's the bloody name? Jason from Taxi Ride.
Oh, your Taxi Ride guys, they're pretty cool. Jason Singh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's brilliant.
Not for the metal scene, people were like, who the fuck?
I remember Taxi, right?
Yeah, good song, good song.
Great band.
Great
And
dude.
Jason's awesome. He's been a big supporter of this.
And we've got heaps of people on the list. We got young Trey. He's playing with Korn in the summer, which is cool. Which is Rob's son.
No
so
shit.
He's
Yeah.
wearing Enter the Bride, which is cool. So
Nice.
we got heaps of people knocking on the door, but it's just hard because we want them to design straps, but we want them to donate to charity as well. And it's sort of we're not really like here to make you more money. We're here to say, right, use your fame to promote it, push it, and actually give back. Because
Find another angle is what we're doing. We got we support other artists as well, like not just musicians as well. We've got Hans as well, who's doing our
Handbrake.
from Handbrake. So he's done his own personal designs for us as well, which he's working with us for. We've got the Handbrake one that's just been done. We've got a Koi one coming up. Yeah.
He's got another 3 coming for our launch at NAMM, which is pretty cool. So and part profits go back to him, so he can continue to do the art that he's got as well. So
Nice.
yeah. Plus we sponsor kids as well. And we've got Jatlang, Jaden.
He's brilliant. That guy, that kid's a monster. It puts me to shame. I'm sitting there, watched him. We brought him in for a live filming sort of episode, and he was playing, and I just went, "Oh man, you know what? I give up." This 8-year-old kid is just literally running circles around me.
playing guitar.
I walked away. I dropped my guitar. I was like, that's it. I'm sorry.
I hate watching like young kids really good at music. 'Cause, just like fuck it, I'm done. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Ringing
Ringing my
like,
parents.
do this. They're like, you mean like this? And you're like, fuck, man. Like, it took me like 2 weeks. You just watched it once.
I wish I had like one of those parents that like forced you as a child to learn music. And
Yeah, I wish I got whipped as a child too.
Now, because you guys also have an association with strippers and strip clubs.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Would Guitar Strap Co. would that go into like a new avenue of like strap-ons and bondage equipment as well? And
Absolutely. That's a whole other subsection.
Mike,
See what I did?
you've been fucking talking to these guys again, haven't
Been spilling secrets again.
you? Man, we've been involved with Voodoo Lounge, which is the best strip club in Australia, for what 15 years now. They come onto their 13th year, but they had Red Windmill beforehand. They're amazing, man. It's a great club, good people, great vibe. I played downstairs in Rocket Room when that was in its heyday, and that's how
I remember the Rocket Room.
played Rocket Room before.
It's going to do another round.
We're going to bring it back.
Yeah.
We're just me and Mike are putting together a package for the sound and a full revamp at the moment. Big stage.
Nice.
So
Good,
then
good, yeah.
We'll run live
We just want to bring back another live venue, live music venue back in.
Oh yeah, the Rocket Room used to be like the go-to place all the time.
It's just hard, man, because it got to the point where bands weren't supporting. There'd be 4 or 5 bands playing, and like not even 20 people come. They bring, no, that's your job. It's like, guys.
Yeah.
Then they got pissed off at the strippers were up on a Saturday. It's like, well, we got to do something to keep the doors
That's
open.
right. It became a male strip club for a bit, didn't it?
It's still going.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's just
still
to keep,
going
on a Saturday.
keep the doors open. And we had metal playing afterwards, and it was like I missed the memo. Hey, seriously, when dudes stopped liking strippers, and when guys didn't walk into a room full of women, because that place had male strippers, but there was no men allowed till 12, and there was no strippers allowed after 12. So it was just a room full of women.
Yeah, John going, when's the next show?
I want to see some dick. I want a coffee.
Why are they Jewish?
That was the reason. So it was hard. It got sort of shut down by the public pretty much, and then they couldn't afford to. It was like $4,000 to keep the doors open after everything. Past 12, playing till like 4 or 5 in the morning, plus bands.
It's expensive to even open a venue, let alone just to have bands and put a night on and everything like that, especially if you decide to do backline, all the extra stuff, if you're providing the sound guys, things like that.
Yeah.
Just all these little added bonuses. Like people wonder why there's a door cost or, things like that, and they complain when it's like $2. I'm like, come on. This is ridiculous. But then you've got bands that are also doing this. This is me ranting a little bit about bands and things like that. They bring their people down, and then when they finish, they all leave. And it's like, no, man, you're part of a night. You're all here. You're all Australian artists. You're all playing music. You're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
Stick around for the extra hour or so. Support your other fellow artists. It used to break my butt.
It's only 160 people to fill that room, and 160 was packed. And it's just hard, man.
See, I say that in my head, and then I don't do it.
What happened to you last Saturday, Mike? Pissed off. I was
Yeah, that's it.
I played it when home. But these people,
You should be staying.
But you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely guilty of that.
Yeah.
But mainly because I fill my whole night with like shows sometimes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'll hop literally from venue to venue.
Yeah.
that's understandable.
But that's understandable.
But when I don't know, when everyone does that, it does suck. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard when you're trying to run a venue. Like I did the last launch of the Rock Room myself, packed it out for about 2 months, but that was like a hard slog. And put like 5 bands on a night, and then did like free drinks for the band guys, plus getting paid and a whole bunch of stuff. And then on the end of the night, they would just bag the place out, and it's like, come on, guys, And then because everyone's a bit sort of fleeting almost a bit fleeting at that point in time, people go, I'm not going back there again. That band said they don't like the place. And that was literally that was a 2 month stint of a couple of bands screwing up. Yeah. But then you get
like blaming the venue.
really sick bands like Chainsmokers that would just fill the place out and give it another great life. And
I mean, we had bands, there are bands out there that make it work, that know what it takes to put on a show. They work with the venue, in terms of like advertising. That's so important. Things like that, putting the feelers out there, getting people in, But I think at the moment, it's become like one of the old feuds that you get, like the hillbillies don't even remember why there's bad blood. Now that there's just bad blood, and there's this sort of
That
weird
town
vibe.
can't talk to that town. Why? Because somebody looked at my wife.
I don't want to be the first one to clap, so I'm not going to clap.
Because I remember when I played that stage, I used to think that the stage was quite small.
Yeah.
But then I realised that I played in a band with 6 people, with like keyboards, 2 guitars, and everything. Like, well, of course it's going to be fucking small.
No, it's fucking small, but it was
Big
still
timpani,
good,
a double
tight,
bass.
tight little band. I mean, it's nothing like Badlands is fucking sick. That's a nice stage. There's a lot of good stages out there left, but it was just a small, good place.
Yeah, I like the
shit-faced,
closeness
you
of
can
it.
enjoy yourself.
Because you get so many venues that are so big that
can't
there's always
feel
like
it.
that
You
huge
never-
barrier between the stage and where the crowd
And you
stands.
never
Yeah,
feel it.
yeah,
You
And it's
never
like,
feel it.
but in a small little room, it pushes people towards the stage and just makes it feel. so
Plus,
much
we had
better.
cattle prods at the back pushing the people forward. Like,
Maybe that's where we went wrong.
Yeah. But it's weird how everyone bags a venue till they lose the venue.
Yeah,
And then they
that's
go,
it.
oh, damn.
and then they complain and say, "Oh, we haven't got any venues."
Oh,
Did
but
you
it's like-
support them?
Yeah.
You know what pisses me off as well? I'm just going to go on a little rant here on the side. Is then you get the musos that go, sorry to any musos out there, you all probably got your own gripes.
No, bag them out. Fucking bag out the musos.
Nah,
do
they're
it.
good. It's good and bad as like anything. But then you get the ones that go, oh, fuck, they're doing fucking covers, man. Like, it's a sellout. I'm like, well, fuck, how did you learn to play? Did you just naturally pick up a fucking A chord and be like,
Yeah.
that's how it's going to be? Or did you learn fucking Metallica, fucking Enter Sandman? And I actually like that riff there. I think I'm going to elaborate. Every single person I know learnt playing something they like and then decided to go originals based off something they were passionate about.
Yeah.
You've got to find your
gotta get
inspiration from somewhere. You
but
know?
it's just like, and then you get it like done originals and covers and stuff, and then you go, just learn your craft. If you get a chance to play music your entire life, you're going to play covers during the 4 nights a week to fund your passion. Just doesn't matter if it's fucking folk music, just fucking play it.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if it's
absolutely.
poker music, just immerse yourself in the product. Live and breathe it.
That's it. Well,
Otherwise,
I mean,
you never get enough stage time. In picking.
Exactly. And you're not gonna learn an instrument at a gig. The whole point is to play it, and learn it outside. You do the extra yards to keep your skills sharp, right? For me, I did both. I did cover bands with audio perv and side effects for years.
You were an audio person?
Yeah, I had like
He was
big
the
blonde
singer from
mohawk.
Audio Perv.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. I think I know.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
okay.
so we used to do the lookout. We did the lookout in the Foundry, and then I was in Side Effects, and we did Black Betty's and then
Yeah,
Locker Room
yeah.
as
You
well.
guys had a good set list, like you guys
Yeah.
had some just different shit that no one else was playing.
We were punk goes pop before there was any of those albums. We were doing different versions of all these, kind of things. Like we had a great run. We had the people out there supporting it as well.
Oh, another beer.
Would you like another beverage?
Beer is the cheese.
Yes, please.
You know what? I've got like 20 chauffeurs at the moment, so fucking bring it on.
I saw you going for the bottle like it was like the last drop of water
Yeah.
in the desert.
Watching that like Barney with that one drop out there.
Sorry to cut off your story, but
No,
I had no idea. I had no idea. Yeah, cool.
And that was for me. Obviously, the original music, the shows were a lot few and far between. They went every week, things like that. Not at the beginning, anyway. And then, you're writing. You spend a lot of your time in the studio. You're just sort of sitting down. You're not really sort of honing your craft. You're not figuring out how you're going to do this live. It's about the performance side of things.
Plus, you're not making $1,000 a week plus.
Yeah.
And not having to work at fucking Coles to pay for your fucking original music.
It was
plus the girls.
But like for me, the cover band side of things taught me how to run a stage, like how to deal with horrible PAs and terrible sound guys and
Venue managers.
Yeah,
and
that's
fucking
it.
Groupies.
And you cut your teeth on that. So
drugs
when I finally hit the original music side of things, I went in guns blazing.
Yeah.
We took the boys from Side Effects. We all became My So-Called Life, and that was we took all the skills that we learned from playing in covers and applied it to original music.
Yeah.
And, to have people sit there and say there's a divide between originals and covers, there isn't.
Can we all just get along?
Why can't we be friends?
You guys did LA. You guys were signed. Fucking the whole thing.
Yeah. That's it. We moved to America. We did that whole big thing. We came back to Australia. We did a Stone Music Fest with Van Halen and Aerosmith and Jimmy Barnes and the Big End. And
Don't gloss over it. Yeah. This is awesome. So where were you in America?
we were living in Los Angeles.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
We know a few people over there, right? Yeah. What's his face? Chris Reeve?
Yeah. That was
in My
the
So-Called
drummer
Life.
from My So Good Life.
Yeah. Oh, holy fuck. It's all
So
coming together.
It's all coming together. That's it. So we had Chris Reeve and Umi Capilla there.
Umi, and they're both in Filter now.
And Filter, that's
fuck.
it. That's it.
Right.
And we had Anthony Cormican, who's scoring for Disney.
He did Rogue One.
And then, he did
fucking
something. I'm not sure exactly which one it was, but
Pretty sure it was Rogue One.
the boys are doing great, And
Yeah.
John and I moved back to Australia. I started writing and producing here. John had his own business anyway, and he's a family man, and he's like the perfect dad. Like it fit him perfectly.
Yeah.
And so that sort of dissolved. But we had a great run, moving back to Australia. was really good for me. Like I loved it. Being home again, being able to still do music but you know, just I always had these weird ideas. I was sort of outgrowing a pop punk band, and I found this love for country.
Mike Ken realised, he's like, one night he's like, man, I'm never going to make it as a pop punk star. He goes, but I'm too ashamed to tell people what I like. I'm like, I really like country music. Yeah. He's like, fucking go for it, man. Yeah. And then fucking wrote his first country song and won an Oz Music Award for best country song. You fucking loser. You've been sitting there fucking 20 years fighting against, like, just do it. Enjoy it.
Just do it. Yeah. What sort of country though? Like folk country? No.
He likes to play the kind of country you play in reverse where everything comes back to you and your dog doesn't die.
Yeah, that's much more happier. There's nothing wrong with my truck and my dog's still with me and so is my girlfriend.
Jazz hands.
Yeah. No, I lived sort of very, very Taylor Swift. I'm ashamed to say it. I love T Swift.
Fucking Tay. Yes. High five.
She is,
high five.
definitely. Oh, Barry.
I don't know. There's something about her I don't trust.
No, shifty-eyed, man.
Yes. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if I ever saw her, she'd break my heart. She just walked past her and like, what the fuck happened? I looked sucked part of your soul out of you.
Yeah. If you the real pop country, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more like that. I
thought you meant like Kenny Loggins and stuff like that.
That'd be cool. That would be cool. No, this was sort of, I didn't even know I could write country like a little girl, but apparently I can.
Wow.
Yeah, the song I wrote was Chance at Love, and I got the beautiful Nat Pearson, who's another local Perth girl who's now living on the East Coast doing an original music thing. She was the singer on that. She made that thing go boom, man. Like, so worked well. We went to Sydney last year for the Music Oz Awards, and we won Best Country Song.
Fuck. Nice. Congratulations.
And they're going, what? All the people that I'm there with are all like in pop bands and rock bands and things like that. And then like, we won.
You tried your hardest.
We won, and I'm like, well, I'm walking up there with my hand. Like,
literally looking at the
why is Mike going up there with the country song?
Who the fuck's this guy?
I could just imagine like all the country, cowboy hats and cowboy boots and flannel shirts and stuff, and then you're just sitting there like that. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Bright blue suit.
Yeah.
It was beautiful time.
Blonde mohawk.
That's crazy. That's quite the resume. I had no idea.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
that's it, mate. That's it. Like, and
I didn't even ask him about his porn career.
I was a stunt cock in films. My name was Richie Belafonso. It was good.
Mike Concho.
No, it was a lot of fun. I must admit. I mean, it just goes to show you can do anything, even from Perth.
Yeah,
if you want to do it.
Man, a lot of musos come out of Perth we don't even hear about.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I can't tell you their names, but I'm sure there's a lot. But they left.
I'm sure when they get back, we'll claim them.
So what are you guys working on at the moment? Let's reverse the roles for a second.
Ooh, we're going to play the interviewers now.
Well, my band's got a gig coming up on the 28th at Incursion, like the Final Incursion for the night.
Fuck yeah.
Metal band, All This Filth.
What venue's that?
The Gilkinsons.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Dance studio. So it's the final incursion ever, apparently.
What? Why?
Don't know. It just costs too much to keep that venue open, and no one really does anything there anymore.
No, not again.
Yeah, it's just drinking crowd, man. You got to get them pissed. If they don't drink, you can't keep the doors open. That's essentially a reason for a bar, How about you? What are you up to?
Yeah, not much. I'm just working and trying to save up. We want to buy a whole pile of new gear as well.
Yeah. You want to build a studio.
We want to build
new toys.
Yeah.
Well, if you need to hook up at any of the 9-10 places we supply, I'm sure. Anyway, from Cosmic Sound to the Rock Inn, Mega Music, Mayari, Wangara, Joondalup Music.
Yeah, but I think this is just like the fetal stage of this at the moment. Yeah.
Mind you, we like the room.
Yeah, this is a great setup.
Yeah,
this is a great setup.
Do not lose this room. This is awesome.
Yeah.
It's got the curtains. It's got everything. Yeah.
That's it. It's not official until there are curtains.
Exactly, yeah.
And a bright red table. Red rum. Red.
Yeah, the colour scheme, everything.
Sorry, we didn't have our medication before we came today.
I've had a lot of sugar today.
Ooh, that'll kill you quicker than cigarettes.
Yes, I know. That's it.
Has the same dopamine levels as cocaine.
It does, yeah.
Mental, hey.
Also looks the same.
Does not taste the same.
No.
Anybody, police professionals listening in, it was a joke. Abort, that was a joke.
It's pretty scary though. Like Coke is so fucking addictive. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I never really liked it. I didn't mind the taste of it.
I prefer
like
Pepsi.
the smell, but I don't like the taste.
Pepsi was much better.
Pepsi.
Wait, are we actually? I've lost the point. I don't know what we're talking about
His
anymore.
face is
I
like,
don't
what are you going on about, man?
I don't even know where I am. I don't know where I am. No, I'm talking about Coke, the drink.
Yes.
The drink.
It's like the response you're getting from it is like a fucking
doesn't
high.
belong here. One of these things.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's nuts. Who remembers like Pasito and things like that? You ever had
Yeah,
that?
Pasito.
Yeah.
Your grandmother would have like the fridge at the back where there would always be
Yep.
like a 1.25.
Not if you're
Exactly.
Italian.
No, yeah.
It's like you went for the ice cream tub and it's fucking olives.
Yeah.
You go for the floor thing for butter, fucking olives.
That's
I got stuck living with.
Pasito was kerosene.
I was living with 5 Italians up in Kalgoorlie a couple of weeks back. And I went up to work thinking that, I'm going to exercise and get, live up in the bush. And next thing you know, I'm eating with Italians.
Yeah.
And just like
Carbs,
I
carbs.
put on weight working away.
yeah. Oh, you'll have a light snack and there's like a table full of like antipasto meats and it's like,
They made a lasagna. It had 5 layers of meat. Took 2 days to prepare.
5
and
layers of
3 Italians to fucking put it all together.
Luxury.
luxury.
Back in mind, if you like for the price of a cup of tea. 40, without milk or sugar. 40.
5 fucking layers?
That's insane.
What were the meats? Were they all the same meat?
There was like,
no, never. Not with Italians.
Turkey,
No.
chicken, octopus.
yeah, like meatballs. What
Meatballs is not a
chicken,
meat. It's
beef.
just
Pork, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
okay,
it had
cool.
like 5 fucking layers. And
yeah,
I'm
that's
so
crazy.
fucking hungry now.
I do a quite a stirring pork and veal lasagna myself, actually.
Talking about food, Royale's chicken and burgers.
Oh my god! So I went there on Saturday. I did the.
Man, if anyone is out there has not tried the burgers there,
I have been looking ever since moving back from America. I have been looking for a place that does like.
In and out stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
these guys nail it. Like there's a few good restaurants out there that do it, but
it's better than In-N-Out.
It is. It's just
it's like buttered brioche. Like the meat is like fucking a fist, and then they squish it down,
Yeah.
and then you take one bite. I literally like I eat, but I eat like just breathe and it's in. But
More
I
like
stopped,
a
took one-
duck. You know?
Yeah, took a bite, and I had to put the burger down to sit and just enjoy the taste. I was like, "Fuck, this is so good."
Yeah.
And then had one. I'm like, "I'll go back for another one." I'm like, "Don't be a fat cunt."
And he's looking at me. He's
Ruined the
like,
taste.
"Mike, are you crying?" I went, "No, it's so beautiful."
Try it. Just have to say, just plug.
But I literally, I went in on Saturday and I had the Bernie Mac burger. I had the original Royale cheeseburger.
I feel like you cheat on me every time you go without me. You son of a bitch.
He
man.
gets so upset when I go without him. And then
Bernie Mac.
I had six like of the spiciest hot wings that they have, because they do it really like the old school buffalo, like the proper buffalo wings that you'd get in America. They say buffalo wings here, and there's not. It's just junk.
It's not. Yeah,
No.
it's just really oversized wings.
Yeah,
and that's
chicken
it.
wings.
Yeah.
That's
It's not even fried properly, man. I was sitting there chewing away. Like, I know.
Get that dry rub out of here. It's ridiculous. But I had that, and then I was like, oh man, I was just gotta try more. So then I got the popcorn chicken, and then I got the mac and cheese.
Holy shit.
And then topped it all off with a bottomless glass of peach iced tea. It was just. I was like, I rolled out of there. Like I said goodbye to my mate, and I gave him a big hug, and I said, dude, if you squeeze me like that, I'm literally gonna just.
This is me like Saturday night going, I have a protein shake. I'm already need to lose a bit of weight. I'll just have like a shake. Mike will be having a shake.
Yeah.
Arsehole.
No.
What's this place called? What's the name of the place again?
Royale's
Royale's.
Chicken
Oh,
and
fuck, I gotta
Burgers.
go there.
There's one in Wembley and there's one in Eastwick Park. And
Okay.
Just,
What's the actual size of the burgers like? Is it really like?
Decent, man. Like,
Yeah.
they're not like huge, stupid.
But they don't have to be. If they're good, they can be small.
That's it,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just decent, normal size.
My favorite is just the basic cheeseburger. It's Royale with cheese, and it's just got all. It's like really simple, and it is my absolute favorite. Like it's perfect.
Royale.
Yeah,
Royale.
Royale with cheese.
Royale
They don't
with
got
cheese.
the metric system over there.
Vincent, what do they call a quarter pounder? Royale with cheese.
That was actually a really good John Travolta just then.
Like, thank you. That was more like Bobcat. I just want to say thank you very much.
You kind of look like Bobcat as well.
And anyone out there in Radioland, I do not look like Bobcat. Thank you. Fuck. Start that
He's
ring.
much taller,
He's a little bit rounder.
and they've got Police Academy now on Netflix too.
Oh, they do? Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's a get high and watch movie.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Police Academy, right there. I can see it. On the screen.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there like 10 of them?
Oh yeah, they went bananas with that.
Yeah.
It was like before, like you didn't really care whether the movie was successful or not. You just kept making them.
Yeah.
We'll do another one. Where they got Miami? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Steve Gutenberg.
Miami.
Steve Gutenberg doesn't want to do it anymore. We'll get a completely different guy, but we'll call him like.
Didn't even watch the series before. It'd be great.
He doesn't want to do it. What are we going to do? We'll just replace him with another one.
Well, jam it.
How's your YouTube series going? Is it on YouTube?
No. We're doing it live off our Facebook page at the moment.
Just off Facebook.
Literally with like an iPad at the moment. Nothing, no production, no nothing.
Yeah.
We're just tooling up for the moment. We're going to be doing something pretty special later on. But interviewing bands and stuff, and
Yeah,
That's cool.
Well, I mean, again, like, it's about that giving back thing that we were talking about earlier. What we're trying to achieve is promoting local artists, local venues as well. You know, so like if it's like we would do our first episode, funnily enough, was at Royale's.
Well, we're not as classy as you guys. You guys actually have thought out sound stuff. I'm like, fuck it, let's get an iPad and a fucking spindle. Let's cut down a mic stand, get a Lazy Susan, stick an iPad on it, get a wireless, and fucking go for it.
Actually, that was brilliant. This was 20 minutes before we were even supposed to film our first thing, and we had no idea how we were going to set all this up.
Mike,
and
grab
then
that
Tony's in the
hacksaw.
Tony's in the office with the hacksaw, cutting up a mic stand. Bought a Lazy Susan from like some weird
Coles.
yeah, that's it. And then gaffing it all
Works
together.
like a fucking
Oh my
dream.
goodness.
And it's great, and we still use it.
That's hilarious. That sounds like so much effort for what you guys.
I know, considering we were just messing around. Like
We're
it
just
was,
trying to work our format out. But, you know, we're going to
Yeah.
be doing it. It's good because we're going to be doing a bunch of interviews at a couple of music festivals, side stage. And then stuff when we're in NAMM, which is pretty cool because
Hell yeah.
we got Metallica coming to our stand at NAMM, so we end up just tooling up our vocab back and forth because we haven't really done it before, so just trying to get the nerves out before anything.
I hope you're keeping it loose and dirty.
Oh,
Totally.
yeah.
Totally.
We're learning from you guys, mate. We're watching it. See how it goes. Learning from the best.
Just grab the microphone, just like walk right in their face, like, oh, what do you think? Just like
What do you do about this?
Do you like chicken or fish?
Like Gloria Gaynor at last
Oh
year.
yeah, what did she say?
So I'm in the line at the pizza at NAMM. We've just done like 12, 13 hours, no food. And then I was like, fuck, man, I'm hungry. And then we walked over in line. We're sitting there. And I'm like, nudging Mike. I'm like, fuck, it's Gloria Gaynor. He's like, who the fuck's that? I'm like,
I didn't say that.
Killing me softly with that Gloria Gaynor, you know? And so I'm like, hey, you're Gloria Gaynor. You're like, I don't know what the fuck to say, but you're that person that is famous, you know? And she's like, yes, I am. Yes, I am, sugar. And I was like, killing me softly with his song. She's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Go. Fuck off. So I didn't know what to do. I was like, just turned around, like frozen. But
Yes, ma'am.
but I still want pizza. Over there. Like, wait over there. I had to go down the line.
Further.
And then Mike had to go wait to take a piss and was sucking Stevie Wonder taking a piss.
Yeah.
It was like 15 people rolled out. And we're like, what's going on? So he's got video of it too. We sent you the video of it.
Yeah.
And what are you doing? And he's like, I'm waiting to take a piss. Why? Because Stevie Wonder's trying to have a leak.
My problem was like, because I went to
Did
the
you
bar.
feel bad that because he was?
He's like,
yeah.
No, because I'm
Fuck
just
up.
going, what it's like, it's not like he can see anything. I don't feel like he's going to be looking at me.
Off the corner, he isn't a boy.
It was literally like there was
I
four.
thought you were blind.
Tell nobody.
Actually, when I send you the video, he looks dead at the camera, and I just gone, I've cracked it. This is bigger than the Da Vinci Code. He can see.
It's like every time. Can you guys come with me? What? I have to take a piss again, and we have to keep up appearances.
Exactly. These poor 5 dudes that were blocking the entrance just to get in. It was just like they didn't know. What's your job? I stop people from coming in while Stevie Wonder's peeing. It's like, wow, that looks good on a resume.
Just sitting there like one of those little claws. Got it yet? Nope. There it is. There it is. Little to the left. But
Isn't
if
it
you
funny
guys,
that the weirdest shit happens in toilets, man?
Oh man.
you guys got it. If you get a chance to come to NAMM or go to NAMM,
Yeah.
it's amazing because everyone that's endorsed by someone pays their dues at NAMM. That's their one thing they have to rock up to. So there was like Lars Ulrich playing, I think for Xenogen or something, like the cymbals.
Yeah,
I think it was something like that. And then but they're literally just on the floor because there's only buyers and sellers. No one's acting like full fanboys and just like mobbing them. So they're just walking through the floor. You know, it's just mental. There's anyone is there. Hollywood Vampires were like upstairs doing a gig. 6 a.m. was like across the way doing a gig for Schecter, which was amazing. You know, like everyone who's anyone is there. It's so cool. And then when you finish at nighttime, you walk into between the Hilton and the Marriott, and it's like there was Bon Jovi playing in the middle.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And it's only like
of an
as
afternoon,
large
you know?
as this hen's house thing here. It's not big.
Yes.
It's between two hotels, and there's a medium strip in the middle.
Oh, so it's not like he's busking on the side of the road. Or anything.
No, it's a little stage. It's a tiny stage.
It's like no,
It's a rocker room sized stage.
Yeah, no different than like the alleyway that we got here. But literally, it was just like it was decked out with full sound system, lights, and everything. They made it look as good as they could. And
had
you
no
had
idea what was going on.
These, you know, I mean, I suppose for us, it's like, oh, the big name bands are all there, and it's like that's just he lives down the road. Like it's 2 minutes down the road, you know.
Yeah, we went and watched Orianthi and what's his name? Richie Sambora. With
musicians are gonna hate you after
Patrick Sheridan from Fit for Autopsy. It was just like he was cool because he was playing. He's endorsed by Ibanez, but he was at the Ormsby booth like the entire time.
Yeah.
So hang on. Because I actually picked up on this a while ago. Orianthi and Richie Sambora are dating.
Yeah,
They're together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's what, like half his age?
Yeah.
And she's Australian as well.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, what a fucking ass.
all right. He's like, I keep getting older, but the girls stay the same age. Okay, Richie, time to go on stage. The girls get the same age. You said that line 10 times, Richie. All right.
Yeah, but she where's she from originally? Is it New South Wales? Or?
I think so. Yeah,
Melbourne, wasn't it?
I'm not entirely sure.
Here we go.
She played with Michael Jackson.
Come on, Indiana Jones, Google.
Cooper and all them.
Yeah. No, she did great stuff.
Because I follow her on Instagram, that's why.
Yeah. I mean, we had. Do you remember when like
Adelaide.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was like you know, Indiana Jones. He'd found the jewel. I'm going to shut up. Yeah.
I think we broke Tony.
I just had a new kid, a little girl.
Poor guy's not getting a lot of sleep nowadays.
Yeah.
She's the best.
No, what were we? Oh yeah, no. Alice, where was Alice Cooper came here? Like this is a while back. I did a few shows. We had there was a few Aussies in the as part of the band. And they were incredible.
Yeah,
you know, it was great to see it. I was just like, I was literally there with Chris and Umi, and they were all like,
the drummer's Australian. He's from Melbourne.
Yeah. And there was, I think it was the guitar player or the bass player or somebody was just like,
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're one of these people that
was
was like that
terrible
guy
show.
and that guy with the hair. Yeah. And there's other people like I was listening to one of the last podcasts and they're like naming the birth date of their second child. I was like,
we don't know that stuff. I'm the same with like with books. If I read fantasy novels, I don't bother remembering names because I can never bloody pronounce them. So I just went like on page 37, the door flung open and out from the storm came that fellow. Oh yes, I remember him from 5 pages ago. Yeah.
You just remember the shape of the word.
Why is this guy the bad guy? Oh, I read the wrong one.
It's that dude with the U with the 2 dots on the the chemical symbol for manganese. It's awesome.
Oh, that's crazy. It's crazy. Fuck, we've had so many wow moments on the fucking podcast where people have come in that we never thought we were like even loosely associated with.
Yeah.
And
It's Perth, man. It's a glorified country town. Just remember that.
I know. Yeah.
Probably my sister.
That would explain a lot.
Where did this vagina come from?
Yeah, man. But you brought some more stuff though.
Yeah.
Done this.
Got presents.
Ooh.
We bring gifts.
The goodie bags.
Yeah,
you just want goodies.
Cool. No.
You
I
just want goodies.
I just want to load out on some of this shit because it's fucking awesome. Look at it. There's a sword on the fucking.
I did say that.
guitar
Yeah.
strap.
We were pretty pissed one night. We're like, what if?
Why does all our stories start with that?
Because that's genius moment. It's cool when the muse descends.
That's it.
We're like, we don't find there's never any straps that are shaped like swords. So we made a strap that was shaped like a sword with half like darker leather, so it looks like it's glistening in the sun.
Yeah.
And yeah, we call this one the Barbarian, but we've got 3 here for you guys to give away to listeners. So I don't know how you guys want to run the competition.
Well, first we have to get some listeners.
This is a live feed.
Step 1.
This isn't live feed, is it?
This isn't a live feed.
Okay, so this is like
Yeah.
later on. So just maybe off the Facebook page or something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We also have like
Oh, nice.
Some of our accessory stuff, just some caps and beanies. So we were just like,
fucking
what do we
awesome.
want to wear at wintertime? Well, I want a black beanie that doesn't have logos everywhere and has, Mike's like, let's do a nice cool print on the inside. So we just wanted to, and same with the cap, we, you can't really find a black cap anywhere. We just got a little black badge on the side you don't see. So just
nice and
stuff
subtle.
for musos to wear that's not like, boom, guitar strap company. There's
We
a
have
subtle.
to rebuild that swag table we had. Yeah, we had a little swag table.
We had a little
before,
swag
just
table,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
If you want to give them to artists that in the next coming up shows and stuff, man. Go for
Yeah.
those.
Absolutely.
We'll even
yeah.
sponsor. I mean, but there's even something like that. We can sponsor your podcasts, and we got musicians coming in. We'll start donating you guys some straps.
Yeah, we can strap them up.
Yeah.
We do that for 94.5 for their scene and stuff
We did,
like that.
yep. We gave Blake Williams a whole bunch of straps for the scene, and every time he's got an artist that comes through, we hook him up.
Yeah, yeah, we can.
fucking cool.
We'll sign some papers out the back. We'll
Yeah, that's it.
pinprick and just,
Has to be
usual.
has to be scrope blood.
That's the real one.
Yeah.
Unless there's a hair stuck to it, I don't want to know. Like, it's like,
I've got some business cards in there as well for you. I don't know.
Oh, cool, man. That's such a cool idea. I wish I played guitar. I feel left out.
You did.
No, you
you did
can
play.
have one.
You've actually played that guitar at Bday Out.
oh, what?
You don't remember that?
No?
Amazing
that?
what
Oh, wait.
it's amazing what LSD
Yeah.
can do.
Yes.
I know, no Chopin.
Who was that with?
I
That
have
was,
smoked myself retarded.
was that with Miles Vincent?
Miles Vince. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won like a
Miles Vincent.
Triple J on their thing, and then I used that guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. I remember how fucking heavy it was. I need to see a chiropractor after.
So my
fucking
guitar's been a Big Day Out, but I haven't.
That doesn't seem right. We're good, yeah.
You've set up Big Day Out.
Oh well, I've been on many Big Day. I used to set up like all the Big Day Outs and sound waves and stuff.
Oh,
over
cool.
fucking all the
Yeah,
years and
yeah.
stuff,
From
yeah.
Squasher. I ran into him the other day. He's a
Yeah?
champion. Yeah.
No, that's cool, man.
None of that shit anymore.
No,
all of it's rumblings in the scenes and on silent words. Is there's some stuff happening? I can't say too much, but I think
I have heard
coming.
under the table stuff.
Yeah.
The one that I'm keen that we're actually playing for is that Blacken Festival in Northern Territory.
Yeah, that's going to be lots of fun, man.
It's going to be crazy.
3 days of metal out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, the way it should be.
So, what do you guys do on Wednesday night?
Here comes the shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Can I persuade you guys to come to our club on Wednesday and drink piss and look at strippers?
Yeah.
All we can offer you is booze and boobs, but you know it's a good.
It's pretty.
Is it Wednesday yet?
It's pretty tense.
Wednesday?
Yeah. I don't know when people.
2 more sleeps, kiddies.
This will be post.
Yeah.
This will be put up before that.
It's on every Wednesday.
Oh,
so let's
so-
take
Oh, it's on every Wednesday.
every Wednesday.
Definitely.
Then let's strike the. Did you have fun Wednesday, boys?
Wednesday was great.
Remember that thing you did?
Yeah, fuck.
I'll
no,
be there.
come down.
I will be there.
Come down.
How about we give you a
Johnny's so
how about we
fucking-
give you a door list and a bar card?
Yeah, that sounds like a good.
I'll be
idea.
there. I actually haven't been to the Voodoo Lounge in a while.
Yeah.
You're gonna like it.
Oh man,
So-
we've changed it a lot. Like Tony's done a lot of the work. Like ripped out pretty much half the interior.
Yeah.
Changed it all up. We run Monkey Business on Wednesdays now, which is great. Which is just literally like
It's an
like
adult game show, like
Yeah.
hey, it's Saturday, but
Yeah.
with tits, ass,
like
and
from
a
Amsterdam. Yeah.
monkey with a strap on.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, okay. I thought that might
Strap on.
have been spoiling it if I said monkey with a strap on.
No, that's our selling point.
That's all we got, man.
It's the highlight.
Imagine if you got like weird freaks that actually enjoyed that came specifically for
That's
that.
called the fetish ball, and that's on the 28th.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
27th.
There's something for everybody. Yeah.
No, we come down. It's pretty cool.
It's a good night. It's a lot
great
of fun.
place. Whenever there's a band in town as well, they're always there night before.
Yeah.
So when Queen,
we've
was in town,
Yeah,
we'd
we've
hang
had
out
a
with
few.
them.
We've had a few cool bands in.
When,
No way.
Yeah,
Yep.
like anyone, you name anyone who's in town. Even when Gunners are there, they're in the night before. Crews, management, stuff like that. It's cool. We don't advertise obviously because that's the key, so they keep coming back.
Is that okay that you're saying it on the podcast?
Yeah, it's fine now. But
I mean, by which he means it's too late.
I
now.
can't I can't advertise it. Hey everyone, guess who's in the club tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Because they
Yeah.
get-
It's usually a post thing. Like we've got a great photographer, Vin. He's always on hand, so we get a few cool shots, and then we post it after the fact so that they can actually come down, have a good night,
had
feel
Reece-
safe. They don't get swamped.
Reece Darby in the other night. He was cool.
Yeah, he was brilliant, man.
Absolutely blind
That was so
drunk.
good. And we've got a little like VIP section for them, so they can just
cool.
chill and relax. And
That's crazy.
Getting a lap dance with Roger Taylor, which is awesome.
that man outdrank me so badly. Like I just destroyed me on coconut tequila.
Yeah.
I was like Roger Taylor. I was like three
Meanwhile, I'm
times.
having these D&Ms with fucking Brian May about 3D photography. He's really into 3D photography. And Mike's just fucking off his head.
I was like,
Arm in
I'm
arm.
looking at just a normal photo going, it looks 3D, it looks real, you can see.
You're looking at a coaster, Mike. Just cross your eyes.
What big bands are in Perth right now?
Dillinger.
Dillinger Escape
Yeah,
Plan.
Dillinger Escape
Is
Plan.
anyone
Yeah.
else? Because I was actually at the beach today.
Yeah.
Took a nice drive down to the beach, and with that big wind, the waves are fucking crashing around, the wind's fucking howling. And this big van rocks up next to me, and this full just rock star dude gets out, and he's got his cowboy boots, his jeans, fucking denim jacket with a big Jaws logo, hair and everything. And he gets out of the car, and a big gust of wind is blowing. He's like, oh, it's full, yeah. He gets his phone, and he walks down onto the beach, and he's walking along the beach with just fucking gusts of wind and water fucking everywhere. I'm like, what an idiot. I'm sitting in my car. It's fucking cold. I'm not going outside.
Last time we had someone in the club that looked like that, it turned out to be the guy that did the voice for Animaniacs.
Yeah, no, did the music for all the singing voices. Yeah.
And,
No shit.
This dude's, and everyone's going, come into the club. He says, we're all famous dude here. And I'm like, fuck, all right. So I drove down. Look, who the fuck's this guy? And then they're like, oh, he's really famous. These management called. He said he probably called up himself. Said, this guy's coming in. You better look after him.
Well, he does do cartoon voices. It could be,
yeah.
We had Bugs Bunny ringing up for an,
Yeah, should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque.
Hoboken. Oh, I'm tired. That one, yeah. Do you know that episode? Everyone's seen that one, yeah. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, I'm tired.
Oh, I'm tired. I grew up with that shit, man. Fuck, we are old, hey.
Yeah.
But it's good.
My child is going to watch that shit. I'm going to she's no choice. I'm like,
yeah. Your child is going to watch Terminator, and you're going to have to explain what a phone book is before you have to explain what a cyber machine
is. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
Oh, but Blade Runner has aged well.
Oh really?
Have you seen the new one?
No, I haven't seen it.
Go and see it.
Do yourself.
So it is good. All right. So because I've heard mixed reviews. Obviously Americans are saying it's terrible, but they've got no taste as it is.
Sorry, any Americans out there.
Trump, beat that. Come on, you got no excuse.
It's amazing. The soundtrack.
If you know the original,
yes,
then the next one is fucking good.
Oh, beautiful. So it's literally continues well, flows
I've seen
well.
starships ablaze at the edge of the galaxy. That's how I describe our life sometimes. Seeing shit that people will just be like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, but you got to stop eating lead paint, man. Delicious but deadly.
So that's your medication.
Yeah. 2 drops of lead go straight to your head.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming down.
No, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
Look, anyone that wants to read this and jump on, there's going to be a promo code which will stick through the live podcast here, which will give you 20% off all purchases and free postage around Australia. So it's a fucking good deal, but only be available for 3 to 4 days. I don't know what our coupon stuff thing allows, but we can
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
cool.
We can do 4 days.
Jump on board, buy it, support it. Local company.
Hell yeah. It's cool. And it's really cool, the fact that you guys rode the wave.
Yeah.
When it was there, you guys said, how flustered you were. But you jumped onto it. You struck when the iron was hot.
Exactly right. Exactly right. It was the way it flowed actually was very, very bizarre. Tony and I have worked on a lot of different projects, and it always required a lot to push it over the line. This just had its own energy and its own flow, and it was nothing but yes answers. We needed help. We got to ask that guy, can you help? Yes, we can. All right, now that that's happening, we need to do this. Can we do that? Yes, you can. And it just the easiest, simultaneously frustrating and difficult thing that we've ever done in our lives.
Yeah.
And so where can we find the guitar straps? You stock local stores, obviously.
Yeah, pretty much every store in Western Australia, music store in Western Australia, the ones that count. By Christmas, there's only 2 that we need to hit up, which is Concept and.
I'll be visiting you very soon.
And Concept, the other one.
We've got Mega Music in Myrie and in Wangara.
Yep.
We've got Sound Centre in Morley. We've got Joondalup Music. We've got Theo's Music. We've got that's gonna hurt. What have I got left?
You're doing well.
We got Rockin' in Mount Lolly as well.
Yeah.
Joondalup Music to that. Concept Music.
Yeah.
Just music.
Cosmic Music. No, we're going to work on Just Music.
Yeah.
We've got Music Force down in Mandurah as well. That's pretty much
the website's got them all. We lost track after. We said, ask us how many. And there's only 10, which tells you they're not very smart people.
and where can I pick up some of that bondage gear that's coming out?
Play and Pleasure on Bulwer Street for all your stripping and BDSM needs.
Absolutely. We are all that series of guitar straps have been hand smacked on various strippers' asses.
That's the only reason why we work there. Just so we can do that one thing at the start. Whoosh, oh my God. www.theguitarstrapco.com. Jump on, grab the promo code and grab some good stuff.
Nice one. Yeah, you can check out this episode and all the others at missionctrl.com.au. Thanks for reminding me to plug our own shit as well.
Yeah. Forgot about
Check out
that.
this show if you haven't listened to it and you don't know it's a where. Check it out.
It's not a show, it's a way of life, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks again, guys.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Thank you
Do we
so much
clap
for
or
having us.
something?
Yeah, we should clap.
Blade Runner soundtrack. Fuck yeah.
Good.